glad you made it. I wasn't looking forward to going much deeper without you. So this is Bloodrun Cave, huh? Creepy. You go on ahead. I'll follow behind you. Check the letter you found. It said something about a door located deeper inside the cave. And there was a... coming for us. In a big family, you have to know how to scrap. I'm going to. I think you're being a good influence on me.
Stop me. They are mine to control.
This looks promising. Let's talk. That creepy black door. Gutted, untold danger, long trip. I don't know. Maybe it's a passphrase? Go ahead. See if that passphrase opens the creepy black door.
Still looking for your murderer? Well, you've come to the wrong place, my friends.
We found the black hands beside every body.
Must I say it again? You've been duped, and the Dark Brotherhood has been set up to take the blame. Haven't we had this conversation already? The Dark Brotherhood... Leowyn demands, does it? Very well. Obviously some enemy of the Councilors who wants to confuse you. Throw suspicion on the Dark... Now what? Cultists, portaling in. Quickly.
That's the Order of the Waking Flame. What are they doing here? Come on, we need to figure out what's going on. This can't be a coincidence. Did the Waking Flame cultists follow us here? Yeah! Keep knocking them around! The Waking Flame is definitely trying to occupy this sanctuary. But why?
Fall back! Close the portals! Warn the High Priest!
Oh, I think not. All right. What were we discussing before they so rudely interrupted? I assume this will satisfy your masters in Leowyn. The Dark Brotherhood is not your enemy. Seems to me the cultists didn't want you talking to me. Didn't want you hearing me tell you for the opportunity and motive. Look, good. Now you'll see how a Dark Brotherhood assassin deals with unsanctioned targets.
Stay with the assassin. I'll inform Captain Rianne and Councillor Leviticus about the cultists.
Alien ruin. Not the worst place for a Daedric cult to hide out. Let's look around. Oh, looks like I'm not the only one who leaves important papers lying about. Give that a read. Their High Priest actually ordered them to kill us. That amulet looks important. Better hang on to that. Close approximation of our calling card, but that entire pile is obviously a forgery. So the Order of the Waking Flame killed your counselors and placed the blame on the Dark Brotherhood. Then their High Priest sent his followers to kill us. All this fuss and bother over an old Imperial secret? Obviously the cult has someone watching you. They knew exactly when to attack. Certain we'd all be in the same. I'm not suggesting anything. Just following the clues. Let's see if something deeper inside this ruin points us to the identity of the cult's... Because I owe them for besmirching the good reputation of the Dark Brotherhood and for ordering the deaths of my brothers and sisters. And, no. The orders suggested it was placed in the sanctuary after we abandoned it the first time.
Hope we find something interesting. What would you like to talk about? We've already been through more together than most people I've known. Feels like I've known you forever. Something you need to discuss?
Over here. Voices.
We failed to kill all the assassins, and the Wood Elf and the mercenary are still alive.
Yes. The High Priest isn't going to be happy about that, but we retrieved the cache hidden in the old sanctuary.
With the contents of the cache, the High Priest should be able to determine where to find the first ambition.
Agreed. And we will soon have the location of another one of the ambitions. As just another Imperial Counselor, the High Priest has them all fooled.
Now that's something new. What do you think? Sometimes listening provides the answers we seek. It seems their High Priest is actually one of your counselors. That explains how they knew your movements. And they found whatever they were looking for in the sanctuary. I'd rather not know any more about this damn secret. It's cursed. But did you... Keep looking. We need to find a pedestal like the one those cultists used. That pedestal looks promising. Let's talk before you try to open a portal. This may work. It may not. We may open a portal that takes us... It looked to me like the cultists used their amulet on the pedestal and opened a portal. Well, we have a portal. Now to find out if leaping into it turns out to be a good...
I told you we were being followed, Acolyte. That shows him
We're too late. The location of the ambition was sent to the High Priest. What was that about So, now I know who needs to die for this grave insult to the Dark Brotherhood. Counselor Von... They got what they were after. And now they're sending their forces to kill the rest of the Council. And Van Dacia will do everything in his power to get his hands on those documents. I'm going to stick around and deal with a few more of these Waking Flame cultists. I'm an assassin, not a soldier. I've done my part. Now go do... That portal should take you back toward the exit. Or...
Use a stamina draft!
Get those doors open. We need to get to the counselors.
They're barred from the other side.
Mercenary, you've returned. Eveli's attempting to breach the barracks. Go! The Waking Flame cultists created a distraction. And like raw recruits, I'm not sure. By the time we realized the distraction was nothing more... What? Are you certain? Van Dacia has served Blackwood in the Empire before that for more than 50 years.
Steady. Wait for it. Now we can go in. Let's... Oh, you're here. Oh, thank Ifra you're back. Captain Rian and I... They tricked us. Lured us out of the castle. Now the place is locked down and I don't know if any of the council... Van Dacia? That traitor! He tricked us! Lied to us! Had his own colleagues murdered! And all to get his hands on a few Daedric weapons? Yes, the barracks connect to the rest of the castle. Since I dispatched the cultist guards, we can get to the... Hurry! We need to reach the counselors! I can't believe Van Dacia fooled us. or that he's in charge of these fanatics. Get back, you fetcher!
On the likes of you.
I'm scared too.
Vendacia, how could you?
Valeria, with everything at stake, how could I
Counselor Valeria! No! When did you get here?
I came as soon as word arrived from Councillor Leviticus. I was with him when the cultists attacked, but we got separated.
We have to find Leviticus. Come with us, brother. We need to stick together. Counselor Valeria. She's dead. We have to keep looking for Leviticus.
You traitor! I will finish what the Longhouse Emperors started, Leviticus. I will set loose the power of the Four Ambitions. Lord Dagon, hear your High Priest. Send forth a champion to destroy these meddlers.
Kill it! Kill it!
Please and the ways. Death of the mortals.
Don't worry about me. Deal with that creature.
Leviticus, you're alive. Let me get you out of here and somewhere safe.
Vendacia. The bastard fooled us all.
Friend of my sister, come, speak with me. Despite the gravity of the situation, you should know that I was able to decipher a portion of... I'm not sure. I only translated a small bit of the code before the Argonian, perhaps? It sounds like it, but I'm not sure. I haven't reported to Councillor Leviticus yet, since it looks like he wants to talk to you now. Let Councillor Leviticus know what I deciphered from the coded document, that the vault that protects them is hidden in the Ojel Bok. I wish I had been able to finish translating all the documents before Vandacia stole them. Isn't the family resemblance obvious? I was an adventurer myself back in the day, before I became an Imperial scribe. I think that's where Eveli gets it. I imagine he didn't think I had time to decipher any of the coded passages. I barely had a moment to look at the documents when the portals opened and his cultists burst in. Luckily, I'm very familiar with that particular code. It was my specialty.
Vandacia will pay.
Vandacia.
I swear it.
A high priest of Mehrunes Dagon. Has he been a Daedric cultist all these years? I failed to see the signs, and now the counselors. They're all dead. Valeria, Sophis, Abe. Yes, of course. The Sanctuary. I suppose this proves the Dark Brotherhood wasn't involved in the plot to murder us. What else did you uncover while you were away? It's worse than that. Vandacia wrestled the documents you acquired from the other counselors away from the scribe. Once he translates them, he may know the location of all 4 of the ambitions. Ojel Bak. I've heard that term. It's Argonian. I believe it refers to a natural formation deep in the Blackwood Marsh. But Vandacia was more. If the term leads us to the vault, so be it. All we can do is follow the clues we've been given. Talk to Keshu the Blackfin.
Damn. I can't believe Vandacia is a traitor and a cult leader. And he killed Valeria. Almost killed Leviticus. He's been ahead of us the entire time. We can't let him get to the ambitions. We just can't. All right, we have a plan. In the meantime, we saved Councillor Leviticus, cleared the Dark Brotherhood of the murders, and determined Vandacia is the traitor and leader of the cult. You did good, my friend. Here, your share of our compensation. So, the information from the former councillors points to an Argonian location. Someplace called the